A word of caution, a word of advice.
I would say the work of a writer is lonely work. It is solo work. Uh, so get out there and find community. That's the first thing I would say. Attend readings, meet other writers, uh, so that you're not alone. When you're writing, you're going to be alone, and you need to be alone. But become a member of the community of writers. We are very fortunate to have a very vibrant community. I invite you to attend the Tartan Turban secret readings at any time. They're free. Nobody has to pay a fee to join, and they're really just celebrating BIPOC writers. So a great
Good.
place to go.
I was gonna
Uh,
ask you, when do those happen? Are they planned month to month?
Usually, yes, once a month in summer. Uh,
Mhm.
so, so we'll do four in summer: June, July, August, September, and it's usually either the second last or last Thursday or Friday. So any one of those 4 days each month. We do that. We have a little uh, flexibility for our featured writers based on their availability, so we can pick a date that works for them. But you can follow that at tartanturbansecretreadings.org. So that's a good place to. And the Tartan Turbans also has a Facebook group called the Tartan Turban Secret Readings. These are good ways to be part of the community of writers. There are other readings. If you're a poet, Shabi Share is another reading series. They also have a Facebook group. If you're an immigrant and a writer, join the Immigrant Writers Association. This is all part of becoming a community of writers. So that's dealing with loneliness and being alone as a writer. But the other thing is, don't be discouraged. Uh, uh, you have a Even if you might never get published, the commitment is to the final reader, and so you have to do everything to make sure your book is worthy of your reader's time. Uh, and that is an unspoken pact between writer and reader, and the reader expects that. Otherwise, you will lose them in the first few pages. It becomes very apparent that this book was written for yourself and not for the reader. So I think that commitment has to be made clear from the very outset. So don't be discouraged by the rejection. The rejection makes you stronger. The rejection makes you better. Just keep writing. uh, and finally, the last tip I would offer is, if you have the wherewithal to work with an editor, very often hire an editor.
Mhm.
Even if it's just for one story, or there are a lot of writing submissions and contests online. So if you go to Submittable and you look at Submittables, contest, there are all kinds of literary invitations to submit your work, poetry, short stories, you name it. Many of them offer the ability, so you can submit your work, and for maybe $30, for example, you can ask one of the judges of that contest to actually review your work and send you some comments on your work. The judges are usually of a decent quality of writer themselves, and so you're likely to get very insightful critique, which you can use to make your work better. Uh, I've never been afraid of the critique. I seek it out. Join a writer's workshop. That's another way to do it, where other writers help you make your work better. Those are free very often. You just gather in community, and you read a piece and you comment on the piece and share how it might become better. Usually, well-run ones have very good rules for making the commentary positive, and
Mhm.
all of that makes the work better.